of shots. I don't want to be the focus of this all the time, okay? My voice can be in it, but you don't need to have my face in there all the time, okay? So, we're going to do a little demonstration here on, right here, on carrying capacity. And Justin just told us what, Justin? What'd you tell us? Tell that to the camera. What's carrying capacity?
Carrying capacity is the maximum population that an environment can support.
Very good. Now, this is going to be on Instagram tonight. It's going to be on Facebook. It's going to be on Path. I'm going to put it on. I'm going to put it on a Snapchat story. It's going to be everywhere. This whole thing. Okay. Are you ready for this, Zach? Okay. Now, Justin just told us what a carrying capacity was. So, Zach, he's going to be our environment. Okay. Come here, Zach. Okay, because you're our environment, and you are tough. Okay, you are a tough environment. These books right here. Okay, Zach. These, what do you guys think these are going to represent? Tyler, what do you think these are going to represent? These books are going to represent organisms, species, and living things that are being supported by this environment. Okay? So Zach's the environment, the books are the species. Okay, Zach? Environments are always working hard, so you gotta take a little stroll around the room here. Okay, go that way, maybe. You can go that way. Okay? So Zach, he is supporting, he's the environment, he's supporting those species, okay? They are thriving, they're doing good, they're living, they got plenty of nutrition, they got plenty of food, they got plenty of water, they got plenty of shelter, right? Everything's going really good for this environment, okay? But this environment is growing. Okay? I mean, the species in this environment, these species, they are growing. Okay? They are reproducing, they are populating because there's plenty of food and shelter and water and all those sorts of things. Okay? Okay, now we gotta stop. Okay, we gotta stop right there. Because this is our learning opportunity right here, okay? This is our learning opportunity. What just happened to that environment, Samantha?
It reached its carrying capacity.
It reached its carrying capacity. Okay, now even though all the books didn't fall onto the floor because Zach was being really nice to all of these animals, okay? Even though that happened, so what happened to those animals?
They died.
Maybe some of them died. Maybe some of them died because they reached their carrying capacity.
Don't make them feel.
Okay, that environment reached its carrying capacity. Those guys couldn't live there anymore, so some of them died off. What might have some of the rest of them have done? What's that? I can't hear you. Live. Well, some of them might have lived, but they're not going to live in that environment. What are they going to have to do? They're going to have to move. They got to go find somewhere else. They got to go find a better ecosystem, a better environment that has more things that they need for survival in it. Okay? That cycle is going to repeat over and over and over again in nature. Okay? Species are going to grow. Environments are going to not be able to support them anymore. They're going to reach their carrying capacity. Alright? And so that line is going to go up, and then those species are going to go down. And then they're going to go up, and then they're going to go down. Okay? So, really quick here. Okay? You can just put your camera up here if you want to. I just got a really small diagram here. You guys are going to make one of these in a little bit, okay? This vertical axis represents the populations. It represents all those books, okay? This horizontal axis down here represents time, okay? Over the course of time, maybe 10 years or 1 year or 2 years or whatever your time is. This line right here represents the populations. They're growing, they're growing, they're growing, they're growing, and what did they do? They hit their what? And then those species went down or died or left or had to go somewhere else. And then all of a sudden, what happens to the environment? What's happening if this starts to go back up again? What's the environment done?
It's exponential growth.
What's the environment done to allow these populations to start growing again? Samantha?
It has recovered from.
Very good. It's recovered. It's growing back. The environment has recovered. It's got better nutrients back. It's got more habitat back. Okay, so then the populations start growing again. But then eventually, it's going to hit a carrying capacity and it's going to go back down again. And that cycle repeats over and over and over again. Make sense? You guys get it?
Yeah.
Perch.